Hey guys, it's Ethan. Brandon and I were lucky enough to head over to Citi Field on May 1st to watch the Cubs versus the Mets game in person. We had great seats, we had a great time, and it was a great game overall. Spoiler alert, the Cubs won 1-0. Still, it was an amazing time, and we got to talk to you guys, the fans of the wonderful Chicago Cubs, and we got to ask you guys some really important questions, like what do you guys think of all the injured players right now? What do you guys think of our boy, Shota Imanaga? And what do you think is going to happen during the game? Of course, this was before the game actually happened. We asked you guys some questions. Here's some highlights of those answers. We hope you enjoy.
So I'm here with
Zach, Steve,
Rosaria,
Chris,
Janet,
Adam.
and Danny. Half the team is injured right now. What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously not the way you want to start the season. You know, we're going into May, and, Suzuki, Bellinger, and, Justin Steele got hurt in the first game of the season. So it's definitely not the way you want to start. But considering they're fighting for the top of the division right now with the Brewers, and I think they're either in first or one game out, with all these big injuries to some of their best players, as long as they're in the mix for the next couple months until they can get those key guys back, honestly, I'm really happy with where they're at because those are huge, huge players. And if you can continue to be, first or second in the division without them, when they finally come back, I think you can hit the ground running and, there's good things to come for them.
Yeah, man, I need Cody Bellinger. What's going on? He's not here. We need that long bat back, We need his home runs, but we got 2016. That's all that matters.
There you go.
It's a bummer, but we're getting to see some of the kids come up, and they're mostly performing, so it's okay.
What are your thoughts on
Well, I missed a couple of them, especially, but like you said, we're getting to see the rookies come up and try. So a couple of them have done okay.
Any in particular you're excited to see?
I don't know, the Brown, the pitcher, I thought he did good his first time out for a couple innings.
I mean, didn't we get franchise record amount of wins in April? I don't think any of us would have expected that with the injuries we have. Council's a hell of a manager, and we've loved it so far.
Yeah, honestly, he hit the nail right on the head. Like, with all the injuries that we've had, the fact that we're still sitting at 18 wins at this point in the season is honestly great. Because, like, once we get healthy, then what's this saying? The moon is
Sky's the limit?
Sky's the limit. That's what I'm thinking. There we go.
What do you think is going to happen in this game tonight?
I think because of who's pitching, we've got a really good chance of winning.
But yeah, I'm feeling good about today's game. Shota on the bump. I think we got a good chance to win. Hopefully that ERA doesn't go much higher than that point, I think like 9.8 that he has. So I'm feeling pretty good for the Cubs, but we'll just have to see where the chips fall.
I think it's going to be low scoring. Get Imanaga going 5 or 6. See what we got in the bullpen. I know the bullpen's been iffy, but we'll take it.
Yeah, 2 pitchers with low ERAs. Probably going to be a low-scoring game, but I've liked what I've seen out of PCA so far, and this is the team that drafted him, so maybe a little revenge game. I'd like to see him get a hit, maybe a homer. That'd be sick.